All right, the next project. It's Manzanita. Manzanita Burls.
Well, I didn't videotape the pouring and casting of this project. Wasn't planning on videotaping it. And I apologize ahead of time for the poor camera angles, poor lighting. It's a quick video. You can suffer through it. This is in no way a educational or instructive video, but if I do have a tip to point out, as you saw, I put a piece of tape on that drill bit. If you put a piece of tape on a drill bit and leave a little tail, when you get to that depth, it'll start wiping away the chips and you'll know to stop. This is some expanded PVC scrap I had, just making some spacers because it's a pretty shallow little change dish. I haven't had time to make up some legit spacers with 1/4, 3 1/2 inch plywood or solid wood. So for now I'll just stack up those 1/8 inch expanded PVC sign material. I guess we missed quite a bit there. Creating the profile of the outside. Turning it around. Squaring off the bowl face. I think when I started this, I was just going to make a pretty straight-walled little dish. Kind of got into it and wasn't really feeling it, so made a little contoured indentation in the side and decided to round over the lip and kind of put a little something different on the bottom there. It is such a small bowl. If you kind of cut in the bottom there, it kind of stands up off the table a little bit. I think it kind of makes it look bigger than it actually is. Of course, I just can't leave it alone. Just a little more. One last cut, one last pass. But in this instance, it kind of turned out good. It's always that one last pass that kind of comes back to bite you in the ass. Okay, like I said, I forgot to take this is a very poor video, and I don't remember if I actually bored this out, or if I just went to town with some carbide and hollowed it out. So now comes the sanding. Started with an 80 grit, get all the tool marks off. Typically go up to about 320. Then I'll put a sanding sealer on it. Hit it with 400. And then we'll wet sand it. Of course, we have to take care of any little holes with some CA glue and some accelerator. Now, don't laugh. I know what you're thinking. You spray the accelerator on and then put some wood shavings on there. It doesn't work out like that. I'm still learning. Put the wood shavings on, then the accelerator. I got it. So I'm installing my my professional grade foldable, retractable splash shields for wet sanding.
I gotta get an apron. It's gonna destroy me by the end of the night.
I quickly found out that Manzanita is almost as bad as the paddock.
That's terrible.
That's some red wood. They must have discovered this after redwood. Otherwise, redwood would be called something else. Guaranteed. So I'll sand this up to an 800. I might have had some 1000 grit with the sandpaper. And then I'll get the micro pads out. And I believe this goes from 1200 to 12,000.
Just a little about 600.
And if you keep the pad just on the back side about I guess 45 degrees, well, that would be 0, 90, yeah, 45. It'll actually catch the water and keep the pad lubricated. One thing I have learned is if the pads dry out, they'll burn up and then they're no good. I do make it a point to keep the pads clean and in the proper order so I can just go through them and then restack them. There's 10,000. And finishing with the pink one, that's 12,000. And then I buffed it with some blue rouge with this Blue Point micro polisher. And I finished it with a clean pad. This really shined. I was very pleased with the finish. It took a lot of work to get there, though, I'll tell you. So now I thought I would just part it off. I thought wrong. My parting tool, I'm pretty sure at this point, with a little more time behind my belt, was dull. But with the time invested and the end product to this point, I didn't want to take any chances. So I got out the carbide again and just whittled away at the glue block there. And with that triangular carbide tool being so grabby, I was very, very scared to take anything but light cuts. I now have some nice diamond detail bits that cutting tools that would have worked out much better. Just popped it off with a chisel. There's the end result. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And check out my other videos. Have a wonderful day.